My name is Nova and I'm a sneaker reseller. Join me in my journey where I turn hype sneakers into riches. I got a total of 33 checkouts. There is an issue with basically a big amount of my orders missing the address line 2. The funny thing is, when I got a cancellation email, by the way, I got 4 cancellation emails so far. The address line 2 is showing up on the cancellation email, but it's missing from the confirmation email. I did get a lot of stadium goods sales. So will I end up missing out on probably over $500 worth of potential profit? I'm gonna find out tomorrow, but you guys are gonna find out on the next episode. Yes, I am super duper happy. So basically, the UPS guy was like, oh, I know which ones are for you because I recognize the name. Basically, every Jordan 1 that I got a shipping confirmation for ended up coming to my doorstep, and some in my other addresses, so I'm really happy about that. So I gave him a $15 tip. Honestly, dude, I would give him like a $50 tip if I could, but I just don't have any cash right now. Next time he does come over, which is pretty frequent, I will give him a bigger tip. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox them now. We got 12 Jordan 1 Royal Toes in the mail. I got one absolutely wrecked box, but I'm totally over the wrecked boxes. I'll just put tape on it and then call it a day. Besides, GOAT allows you to sell shoes with damaged boxes. You just have to specify it. And another thing that I'm really happy about is that I got my size, which is a size 8.5. I really wanted these for a personal. I'm gonna keep it dead stock until I feel like it's the right time to bust them out. But I'm just really happy I was able to get my size finally. Out of all of these Royal Toes that I got like in the past during restocks, initial drop, I never got my size until now. I have a few more that came in today, but as I mentioned, they are in my other address at the moment. A few days ago, I copped a Jordan 6 Hairs. I wasn't really going all out on these. I just tried it on sneakers while I was in bed, and I ended up copping a size 11. Here it is now. It arrived today. Let's see how it looks in person. I really like the color. However, mine does have like a paint stain of some sort. I do have these listed on eBay. If somebody buys this and they're not happy about this, then that would be a problem. It's a solid shoe. And we also have 3 more Royal Toes that came in the mail today. We have a size 9.5, size 8, and a size 6Y. I should have more of these coming in from my other address, so we should at least expect 2 more to get here. Tomorrow we do actually have a number of releases. However, all of these releases, except for the Jordan 4 metallic reds, do have a high potential of breaking, so which is why I'm not gonna go too hard for the releases tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do some sort of last minute setup and then maybe only go for a few sneakers, because I'm personally not expecting the prices for these to be anything too crazy. However, I do have to say that the Jordan 5 top 3s have a potential of being almost like the Flints, where the Flints were really high stock, really easy to get, but you were still able to make a really good amount of money off of them. There were rumors that these Jordan 5s were really hard to get during the Europe release, so if the US drop is very difficult, then we could see resale prices going up for these. But as of the date of this recording, I'm really not sure what the resale prices would be. Surely we can make a few bucks at the very least if we cop those Jordan 5s, but I really don't know. We're just gonna have to see after 10 o'clock, which is usually when everybody takes their L's and then prices start to go up. Then I'll start going for some foot site releases, which usually restock over and over again throughout the day. So that's probably just what I'm gonna end up doing, but we'll see how it goes down tomorrow. Alright, so here is the game plan. Since next week to next month really, there's going to be tons of releases. Like, since all of the releases got delayed, next month is going to be absolutely nuts. And since these are low profit margin shoes for the most part, at least as far as right now, maybe right now we are going to be copying 2 to 4 Jordan 1 mids, and then I'm gonna try on my sneakers app for the Jordan 5 top 3s, and then that is it. I do not want any more shoes than that. We're not even sure what the resale prices on the Jordan 1 mids are going to look like after the drop, so it is still a bit of a risky cop. So that's why I feel like my money can be better invested elsewhere into other shoes coming up. I'm gonna go through the release and we'll see how we do. Finally, I got one. Hey, you got another one, baby. Another one. Hey, let's go. Another one. We got notified proxy shirt down there. Alright, these mids are actually hard to get, so I'm gonna be going for more. I think I'm just gonna go all out because people are having a really hard time getting these. So I stopped at 13 checkouts for the Jordan 1 mids. Hopefully these don't break, I really doubt they will. And if anything, I do believe holding even a few of them should be a decent decision. But we'll see shortly. They're going to restock these at some point from foot sites because they usually just like to cancel a lot of people. So if they restock them and we have a better idea of how the market is going to look on these, then obviously we're going to try to scoop some more up. But other than that, I am finished for today. KODAI Essentials is a software that can help enhance and streamline your botting experience. This easy-to-use tool comes with a Gmail activity generator to help with CAPTCHAs, a billing profile manager which can allow you to create and jig your profiles with ease, a browser spoofer, account generator, virtual credit card generator, and more. The purchase link for this tool is in the description, but there's only a limited number of copies available. It's only $22.99 a month, so if you're interested in this, then you need to check out quickly. Disclaimer, this is not a bot, and even if you are a botter, this may or may not be something that you need. If you're not sure if you need this, then please consult with your cook group to see if this software would be worth it for you specifically. On to the video. The rest of my Jordan 1 Royal Toe came in the mail today, size 9.5 and the size 6Y. This is the other ones from my other address, and I believe that is it. Not getting any more Royal Toes as far as I know. So out of 33 checkouts, 17 of them were delivered to my address. The rest of them either ghost orders or cancels, but that's okay. 17 Royal Toes, this is at least $100 profit each. So that's not bad at all. Tomorrow we do have a very important release. I feel like this release is going to be pretty difficult, but we're going to be trying our best to get as many as we can, since the resale prices for these are looking very nice, along with a very low retail price of only $100. We'll see how many I get tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm in queue for everything. So the 2 bots that I ran had 0 checkouts. Like, out of the entire user base, nobody copped. apparently this was an easy cop that I somehow missed out on. There was so much stock on Kith and I felt like I was solving captures like a beast. I was going super fast, and unfortunately I just wasn't able to cop. Yes, I spread out my tasks amongst ISP proxies and residential proxies, and I had the correct links. I guess I just got unlucky this time. Got tons of payment errors, and that is about it. I'm still solving captures for the restocks, but I highly doubt I'm gonna get anything off of Kith anymore. So I have one last chance to try and get these, and that is from DSM. What? What does any of this mean? Well, I guess I'm washed. Yeezys are going to be coming out tomorrow. That is going to be another important release. Not as important as these though, but I do have to redeem myself. Will I be able to do it? We're going to find out on the next episode.